What a roller coaster of emotions for Canucks Nation. Just when we thought the worst had happened, there's a glimmer of hope. One of our key players went down in a shocking collision, but the news isn't as grim as it seemed. Join me as we break down what this means for our lineup in the upcoming games. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to keep up with the latest updates on our beloved Canucks. Hey Canucks fans, today we have some good news that could have turned out to be a lot worse. Tyler Myers, our 34-year-old defenseman, went down hard during the game against the Philadelphia Flyers with what looked like a serious lower body injury. I mean, when you see a guy hit the ice like that, you can't help but hold your breath. Thankfully, it looks like Myers has dodged a bullet and is listed as day-to-day. It's a relief, right? Just 36 seconds into the game, he collided awkwardly with Joel Farabee, and for a moment, it felt like the worst-case scenario was unfolding right before our eyes. But Canucks head coach Rick Tocchet has reassured us that Myers is unlikely to have suffered anything significant. That's a huge win for the team and for fans who've seen too many injuries derail our season in the past. Now, while Myers is recovering, we're seeing some shifts in the lineup. Vincent Desharnais has stepped in on the second defense pair alongside Carson Soucy, while Noah Juulsen is taking on the third pair next to Derek Forbort. It's these moments that really test the depth of our roster. We always knew we had a solid group of defensemen, but it's one thing to talk about it, and another to see them step up when called upon. But here's the kicker. The Canucks are down to just 6 healthy defensemen at the moment. General Manager Patrick Allvin didn't call up another player from Abbotsford to fill the gap left by Myers, which might indicate two things. Either they're feeling pretty confident about Myers' status moving forward, or they're really feeling the squeeze of the salary cap. With just $451,000 in cap space, it's clear that our financial situation is tight, which could limit our options if injuries keep piling up. This brings me to the larger picture of where we stand as a team. The retained salaries from trades involving Tucker Poolman and Ilya Mikheyev are creating a burden on our cap, and it's something we can't ignore. It's tough to watch other teams make moves while we're stuck in this financial quagmire. So, I have to ask, are we being too cautious? Or is this just a calculated strategy to ride it out until we can make a bigger splash? You see, as passionate fans, we live and breathe every decision that management makes. It's a roller coaster of emotions, doesn't it? The line between hope and frustration is razor thin. I mean, look at our roster right now. If Myers can bounce back quickly, that's a game changer. But if he's out for an extended period, we might be in for a rough stretch. And let's not kid ourselves. Every game counts. We're fighting not just for points, but for a chance to solidify our playoff positioning. I truly believe that if we can navigate through this injury scare with Myers intact, we have a real shot at making some noise in the playoffs. But if we don't address our depth issues, we'll find ourselves scrambling when it matters most. So, what do you think, Canucks Nation? Was it the right decision to leave the roster as is? I'm honestly torn. Part of me wants to see us make a move just in case, but another part understands the need to be fiscally responsible. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think we should have brought someone up from Abbotsford or stuck with our current lineup? Please share your expectations and frustrations in the comments below. It's always a pleasure to hear from you, and I appreciate your insights. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on everything Canucks, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, make sure you activate that notification bell so you won't miss any breaking news or updates. Let's keep this conversation going, and go Canucks!